Today in the Shir Nine base, we continue to discuss the difference between Moichin and Midas. Moichin being his intellect, where one might have an opinion, and then he hears another opinion, and he's able to be open-minded and allow space to maybe hear another opinion. Then you have the Midas. The Midas is who he is inherently, in his source, and his Midas are very rigid and non-bending, because that is who he is inherently. As we discussed the story of the frugal or stingy person at his son's wedding. So on a regular basis, he is miserly and frugal. But at his son's wedding, due to the fact that he is in a very open space of mind and very excited and happy, he's very generous and giving. But the next day, when all is over, he's back to who he was initially, because that is who he is inherently. We also discussed the concept of Etzem V'Isgalus and Gilei Etzem. Gilei Etzem, revealing what he has in his mind, what he has in his source. So for example, we use the mashal of the Rebbe. The Rebbe is sitting in Fabrenking, and you have many people sitting and listening. And you have a coach who in his own field excels in his own field, but when it comes to learning, he might not be on that level. And then you have great intellectual minds, and each one is understanding the concept in his own way, whereas this particular coach is just standing there and not necessarily understanding what's going on. But when it comes to the singing time, and everybody is seeing the Rebbe clapping with his hands and motioning with his hands and getting the crowd enthusiastic. So at this time, he's part of the crowd. He sees what everybody else sees. He sees this is Etzem V'Isgalus. This is the source in its revealed way. So what are we seeing from here? That the Midas is something that needs to be constantly worked on. You can't just do it one time or two times or three times, but every single time that thing happens, you work on it again and again and again until it really, so it's not about working on it and I'm good now and this is the way it's going to stay, but each and every day is the challenge of being able to re-energize yourself and re-challenge yourself to overcome your emotions and overcome and being able to be a better person every single day.